Hey everyone. So today at the homestead, we're going to go ahead and crack open the hive and check it out. We've had a lot of activity, a lot of bees around. We want to make sure they've got a queen, make sure they've got a good brood going, and then that they're also making stores for food. And yeah, so stay tuned. We're going to open this thing up and get some frames out and have a look.
So for any of you just joining our bee journey, they traveled 1,000 kilometers this year across Canada from a very dry environment to a very wet environment. We did experience some issues with moisture and mold, which we managed to clear up. Shortly after, some robber bees came through and cleaned out the box completely. For weeks, we saw no activity. And now we're going to crack in there and see what's happening. The bees have returned, and yeah, we want to see if they're happy and healthy.
Welcome back, everyone. So we are here with my mom visiting from Florida, Susan, and she's going to assist us in the checking of the hive and make sure that the bees stay nice and calm. And yeah, we're going to get some frames out. So just going to help hold some frames while we have a look and see what's going on in here. So let's get this thing opened up. Hopefully we don't make anybody too angry. We want to thank Scotty McDougall there. He made a comment on the last video we made when we talked about capturing this swarm, or if our hive came back, whichever one it was. He did say that adding a secondary super this early may kind of cause them to want to leave. Now they haven't left, but they're not really doing much with it. So we are going to go ahead and remove it per his suggestion. So thank you for that. That's Scotty McDougall. We're not seeing much going on in there, and I want to make sure I have space and room to put some cakes and stuff to keep them fed for the winter. So let's get this thing off of here. It's a little bit stuck. Let's see what's going on inside. All right.
Should I just keep?
Yeah, just kind of give them a light dusting there with the smoke, and they're fine. They're generally pretty calm as long as we don't start making a bunch of noise. Now they've got this thing fused on here pretty good. There's quite a bit of activity going on in there. Lots of comb. They haven't really started to spread out very much, so they're not very strong right now, that's for sure. I'm tempted to get in there and see if they've got any queen cells or not. I'm not sure how happy they're going to be about that, though. Easy, girls. Sorry. Well, they are in kind of just about peak flow, so I don't want to disrupt them too much because they are gathering for winter. So, yeah. They look pretty healthy. They've definitely got honey stores going. I don't see much for brood. Pull some of these centered ones up and see what's happening here. This, if you want to start smoking them, they're going to get angry when I pick this up. Just a little bit. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Right now, I just see a lot of honey production. I don't see much for brood. Oh, there's some brood down in there. If you come around, oh, that's honey stores. But it looks like they've got some brood over here on the left-hand side. If you want to come around, maybe I'll put this one back and grab that one out. Sorry, ladies. We'll be out of your hair momentarily. I just want to make sure you guys are going to be good for the winter. I do see some queen cells. I don't see the queen or a queen just yet. I do see some brood there. There's some cap brood. Capping honey. A lot healthier numbers than we saw weeks ago. So I'm happy to see that. They're definitely reproducing. This is a double or more population than what we were looking at weeks ago when we first noticed them return to the hive. I'm not going to go ahead and keep searching for a queen and making these guys any more angry than they are. There definitely is a queen. They are definitely reproducing. That's all I wanted to see. Now I'm going to leave them alone for the rest of the summer. Let them get their honey stores up as high as they can. Let them continue to reproduce so that they can get their numbers up before winter. It's critical that they increase their numbers so that they can maintain their temperatures in this thing during the cold winter months. So I think everybody got out of there okay. And we're going to leave this other super off. I'm not convinced that they're going to get their numbers up high enough to warrant leaving that on. So we'll go ahead and give them some cakes here going into fall. After the flow is done, we'll check again, check their numbers, see what their food stores look like, and then sometime late into the fall, we'll maybe throw some cakes on there and make sure they've got enough food to get them through the hardest parts of the winter. So thank you for letting us share this experience with you. And yeah, Mom, if you want to say hi.
Hi, everyone.
All right, everyone. Well, thanks for letting us share this. And again, thank you to Scotty McDougall for the reference about the additional super. I do appreciate the comment and the advice. We are new to this, so any help is welcome. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and check these guys here again in about a month and a half and see how they're doing, see how their numbers are, and see what they're going to need for food stores. And yes, and thank you to Mom for her amazing smoke work.
Ah, that's the first time anybody ever thanked me for smoking.
So thanks, everyone. And yeah, stay tuned. We'll update you guys on this in about a month and a half or so.